Okay. We are recording. Welcome to Thursday night. I'm Anna Hughes, your Superstar Director, and this is Flash Family FaceTime. It is January 28th, 2021, and we are gathered here tonight to listen to Rhianna Franco, my good friend, Superstar Director, and she's going to share with us about sponsoring lifestyle. I know that's something that you guys have been interested in and excited about as far as growing your teams and building your businesses this year. So I knew it was perfect when she said, well, what should I talk about? I said, whatever you want to talk about. She said, well, how about these things? I said, sponsoring lifestyle, it is. So I'm really excited to introduce you to her. She is a no BS kind of SSD. I will leave it at that. So what you get from her is straight shooting, the real deal. And she's amazing, guys. I absolutely love her to death, and I feel super blessed to have her here with us today. So anyways, I will let you take it from here, Ree. It's all yours.
Awesome. Thank you. Can you guys hear me? Thumbs up if you guys can hear me. Okay, cool. I got hot all of a sudden when you announced me. I was like, oh God, it's hot. Yes, thank you, first of all, Anna, for inviting me to come and share with your team. It's such an honor. It's like I've always watched Anna since I first started in August of 2017. She was somebody that I watched coming up, and you're awesome. And you're one of my mentors from afar. So thank you, Anna. It's a privilege. My name is Rhianna Franco. I'm a superstar consultant for Squad Goals under Wendy Heath Newgas. I'm from Wendy's family of teams from the OC Sense. And today, yes, I want to talk about sponsorship lifestyle because it's huge. It really does. In order for you to be successful in this business, sponsoring has to be a lifestyle. So that's something that I want to talk about tonight. And by far, sponsoring is the most challenging thing to do in this business, but it is the most rewarding. So I was like, okay, let's dig into sponsorship lifestyle. Building a team, you guys, brings longevity. If you're in Sensi for the long haul, building a team is where it's at. It's going to bring life to you. It's going to bring life to your business. So it does bring longevity, and it brings a no ceiling type of income. Do you guys know? Am I speaking to an entire group or directors? Is it everybody?
This is everybody from the ground up, the whole bit.
Okay, that's fun. Okay, so a no ceiling income, just for those who might not understand what that means your check can be whatever you want it to be every single month. So you don't go check in from a 9-to-5 job, which there's nothing wrong with that. But it's not like that where you're getting paid $16, $20 an hour and that's it. You know what your paycheck's going to be. This is it. That's all you could get. That's not what this is. This business can be a no ceiling type of income. And that's what is so exciting about it. And that's where the sponsoring lifestyle comes in, if you want it, like I said. And if you're on here, I'm sure you do, because why else would you be on here? And Anna did say, I'm a no kind of BS kind of person. Yes, I am. I'm trying to be on my best behavior because this is not my group. But I'm just going to tell it like it is. And I hope I don't offend anybody. I don't think I did in my notes, but sometimes I kind of shoot from the hip. So we shall see. So, yeah, I joined in August of 2017, and I'll tell you my story real quick in a nutshell. I joined because my husband said I spent too much because I just got a brand new little Yorkie and he was having accidents all over the house. Well, I thought I was cleaning it and it was all good. But as consultants, we become nose blind to our own home sense, like the natural sense of our home. So I thought everything was fine until my oldest daughter comes in. She goes, oh, Mom, it smells like pee in here. I'm like, oh, hell no. Like I'm real big. Like, oh God, it just can't happen like that. So I ended up running into who is now my sponsor, Carol Gardner. Some of you guys may know her, at a pop-up event. And then I seen this. I'm like, okay, let's try it. I ended up getting addicted to it, bought it every single week. And my husband's looking at the bank account. He's like, what the heck, Ree? Like, you're spending. Ree's my nickname, by the way. Feel free to, if you guys have any questions, by the way, please throw them out there. Anna, I don't know if you have somebody that can look at the chat in the meantime. That way, just shoot out the questions. That way, if I look at both, we're going to be a mess. It'll be squirrel. So anyways, my husband's like, see if you could join this company so you can get a discount. You're spending so much, whatever. So I ended up joining, and I told my sponsor, I do not want to go to meetings. I don't want to sponsor. I want you to leave me alone. I just want you to I want to get my discount, and that's it. And we laugh to this day because it's crazy. So she gave me that room, she gave me that respect, and that's something that we'll talk about in as sponsoring goes. But yeah, it's so funny because I would say I promoted to director in 6 months from joining, and I didn't even mean to. And what I mean by that is it was happening so organically, and that's something that sponsorship lifestyle, when you develop that, it kind of happens organically, and you don't have to try as hard, and it's fluent. So that's what I want to feed into you guys. So I ended up earning the trip to the Mediterranean cruise. I didn't even know I earned it. Somebody told me, oh my God, congratulations. And I'm like, about what? This was like 4 or 5 months in. Oh, you earned the trip to Italy and France and Spain. And I was like, oh, okay, what? You know, I didn't even, that's how clueless I was, you guys. So yeah. Anyway, so long story short, I joined, I promoted to director in 6 months. I don't say that to boast. I say that because when you begin to develop a love for the product and do the two main things that this business takes to get your business up and running, sales and sponsoring, everything happens organically. And that's huge. So let's just dig in, let's dive in. Being ready, making it a part of your lifestyle, the most of it, it's going to be being ready. And what do I mean by being ready? It becomes part of your character. It becomes part of your language. Most of us, well, not most of us, I'm sure pretty much all of us, we don't have to think about when we get up in the morning. We get up. We don't have to think about when we open our eyes. Okay, now I'm going to open my eyes and now I'm going to get out of bed. No, you just get up, you get out of bed, you do it, and you go about your day, right? And your habits. That's how sponsoring lifestyle could be if you really take it seriously and focus in on what we're going to talk about tonight. So a big part of it is educating ourselves on what Scentsy has to offer as a business and knowing our company motto and our standards. Dig into that. If you guys have not, do you guys know our motto? Do you guys know what our company stands for? Do you guys know what we're about? It's okay if you don't. Give me a thumbs up if you do. Give me a thumbs down if you don't. It's totally okay if you don't. But if you don't, I'm going to challenge you to go in and dig and go look at Scentsy core values, because that's going to have a lot to do when you share with people about the business. Okay, so let's talk about being prepared. How many of us have pre-made packets already on deck for when the conversations come up, we're ready to go with this information? Yes, no? Good. Okay. And it's okay, Charlene. I seen that. I seen it, girlfriend, and that's okay. Guess what? It's okay. That's why we're here tonight, because we're going to talk about it. I didn't have packets made when I first started, and I was just kind of all over the place. And sometimes those type of conversations we stray away from because we don't feel prepared to engage in that conversation, or we don't know what to do if they do express interest, right? So like, oh no, I'm just not going to because I'm not ready. Guess what? You are ready. You'll never be ready, but you're ready. You're ready because look at what's here tonight. You have that support. So being ready. And we're going to talk about the packets tonight. So I always, the first of the month, I make sure I have at least 10 packets made every first of the month. Okay. I'm going to show you my packet. I'm going to show you what's in it. I'm going to show you what I put in it and where I get it from. But so every first of the month, I have 10 packets made. That week goes by, I don't have 10 packets made for the month, you guys. I have 10 packets made for that week. Okay, but that's just to start me off. So every first of the month, 10 packets. You might think that's a lot, and we're going to dig into that too. So, but let me show you the packet first. So as I'm going along, you can visualize what I'm actually giving to these people when we're talking. So when I was thinking about it, I thought, okay, so what type of people am I looking for? We're looking for people that are impressing us. We're looking for people that are engaging, that are giving us good customer service when we go here and there, people that are out and about with their kids, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But I made this little thing that says, you impressed me. I'm looking for people just like you to join my team, take a peek. And I hate join my team, by the way. I got to change that now that I read that. I hate that. I hate that wording. Now I just made myself angry. So I got to change that. I just read it and I'm just like, oh God, okay, the goodies, take a peek at the goodies inside and give me a call. And then it has my information there, and it's just like a little image that I created, but this is right off the bat, you're complimenting somebody at Starbucks, somebody that at Target, somebody that was your waiter, and I'm going to open your mind to some things that you might feel like I don't have that many people. Girlfriend, boyfriend, we're going in tonight. There's going to be no excuses. Okay. So, and then there's a little things that say, make money from home, your own schedule, no stealing income. Those are 3 things that would pique somebody's interest right off the bat that may have been thinking about it. Oh, you know what? This is something I've been thinking about. And then I have a little thing that says, here's a sample of our wax fragrance, and it's a little cube. Okay, then I always include a scent circle because these are easy to put in their car. And guess what, you guys, when they open it, they might forget about you, but every time they get into that car, they're thinking, oh, that circle, that girl gave me that information. Oh, I put that stuff somewhere. Let me find it. Okay. I always include a candy because everybody loves candy. I'll include a brochure of the body line because some people think it's just wax and warmers. We're so much more than wax and warmers. Okay, we have a body line and it's a sample. Then I have the join flyer from Scentsy, just because some people will be like, they'll want to look, well, how much money can you make in this business? Here it is right there. Okay. I include a flyer of the host joiner kit and the regular earner kit back and front. Okay. That way they can see. Some people think there's other companies out there and it costs like hundreds of dollars to jump in their business. This could be free, no out of pocket. We can't say free. We have to say no out of pocket, by the way. You can't say free. Please don't say free because it's not free. So make sure we stay in compliance. Include that so they can see what kind of kits we have. Then most importantly, you guys, and I'm going to explain why it's more importantly, is our story. I have my story from when I joined up until now, and it includes the trips I earned, it includes why I joined, it includes how the family is part of this business and able to do these things together. Let me give you an example. If you guys don't have your stories updated on your websites, I do encourage you to go and do that tonight as soon as you can. And I mean a story. I don't mean, oh, this wax biz changed my life. How did it change your life? And I'm going to give you an example. This girl messaged me. She joined about 6 months ago, and she said, hi, Rhianna, I just joined your team. I was on vacation. I hadn't even noticed yet, but she messaged me on email and she said, I just joined your team. I just want to let you know, I scrolled through maybe 5 or 6 people before you. I came across your story and I felt connected to you. And I felt like you were real. And I felt like it was somebody I can work with as a business partner. That's huge, you guys, for us to be able to connect with somebody without ever speaking to them. She chose me because of that. And they will choose you because of your story. If you're married, you have kids, you travel, your husband's in the Navy or the Army, put that. You're going to relate to somebody. Okay. So that's part of your lifestyle. Okay. So if you haven't done it, go do it. It's very, very important. And it's part of what we pay for $10 a month. Do we all have website? Please tell me yes. Do we all have website? Okay, good. We're not paying $10 for nothing, right? We're paying $10 because Scensy's putting a whole website together for us. So let's utilize every single part of that website to gain sales and to gain sponsors, teamies. Yeah, them. But that's what we want, right? So we want to take advantage of every part of that for $10, right? Okay. So, and then I include a catalog. This one has to be updated because the new one's coming out February 1st. But I want them to see that we're more than, oh, this is cool. I've never seen that. And guess what? If it doesn't turn into a recruit, I hate that word, by the way, dang it. If it doesn't turn into a new teamie, at least they might become a customer, right? That's what I'm going for. Anyway, I'm trying to grab them in the business. Okay, so that all I put together, and I'm going to tell you what I do with these in just a second, because you can make all the packets you want. If they sit there, they make you no money and they give you no teamies, right? So just because you're making packets, the job's not done. That's just the first part of it. Okay. So then I use these 6x9 clear self-sealing mailers. I stick all this stuff in there. It looks pretty. I put confetti. And then if I'm going to mail them, I have the 6x9 poly mailers, Amazon. If you guys want, I can give you the links, but I'm sure by now Anna has shared all that with you guys because that's pretty much not yet. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I will send Anna the info, or if you want to add me to your group page, I'll just upload it. It's one less thing you have to do. So however, whatever. Okay. So now our packets are made 10 during the first week to get us going. That's just for the first week. Okay, Rhianna, well, you're telling me, oh, I don't talk to that many people. I don't even go out. We're in COVID. I don't know. Are you guys, Anna, where are you guys at? You said Seattle. Where are you at for the most part?
I'm in Washington. We have a lot of people in Washington, Oregon, but then we have a fair amount of people. Well, Kevin and Charlene are in Indiana. We've got Vanessa's over in Massachusetts. So we're kind of all over the place, but the majority of us are here in Washington, Oregon area. Kayla, New Hampshire. Yeah, see?
Okay, what's your guys' COVID thing going on? Because our governor is lifting our thing right now as of tomorrow. So where are you guys at? Just curious.
We just went back to stage 2 today. So we're going to 25% occupancy on gyms and restaurants.
Okay, got it. I think we're the same. Restaurants, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. My grandkids are being really loud. Hold on.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, you guys, is she not like
Wait a minute.
Never?
She has grandkids?
I know, right? You look at her like grandkids, like
Okay, Grandma, you.
Grandma Marie, don't call me that. Don't call me Grandma Marie. Nice, whatever you want. Anyways, okay. So now you're saying, okay, girl, that sounds great, but I don't do nothing. I don't go anywhere. I don't talk to anyone. Guess what? That's an excuse. And I'm just going to be straightforward with you, because if you want it, you have to create these opportunities. You cannot sit at home and expect to recruit. You can't sit on your couch. You can't sit in your bed and sulk and, oh, I messaged this girl, but she doesn't want to. Okay, who cares? Go out and meet people face to face, because this is how engagement works. And this is how you're going to grab people. I understand we have to be safe with COVID. Wear your mask. You can still talk. People can hear you through your mask, right? So when you're at the post office, when you're at Target in line checking out, we don't have a lot of time, right? You're like, oh yeah, well that doesn't work because you don't have a lot of time. There's people in back of me. Oh wow, girlfriend, you waited in that line too. So now you take advantage of that opportunity where that cashier is giving you amazing customer service, and you can see somebody like that in your team, and you say, oh my God, you know what? Can I just hand you this packet? It's from my fragrance business. I would love to follow up with you in a couple of days. Can I just hand you this and get your number, and I'll follow up? I know you have a line waiting, and I promise you, 95% of the time they're going to be like, oh my God, yeah, thank you. And they're going to give you their number. Guess what? If they don't, most of the time you're like, oh no, it's okay, don't worry. And they'll give you your packet back. You're like, give me my packet back then, girl. No, but you're like, most of the time they will just hand it back to you because they don't want to feel obligated to give you their phone number. But 95%, I think I've been told no once, but she handed me back the packet and I was like, thank you, girl. So, but no, I like, for real though, like, most of them are going to be like, oh my God, that's awesome. Like, oh, you're somebody I would love to be part of the community that I'm in, and compliment them when you're handing it to them, and then make it natural. Some of us are like, how do we even approach people? Make it natural, a normal conversation. If we're making it awkward, guess what? It's going to be awkward. If we're like, oh, you know, and it might feel a little rough in the beginning, you guys, it's okay. But the more you do it, the more fluent it's going to be, and the more lifestyle is going to become. When you say thank you to somebody in a restaurant, or compliment somebody, it's not awkward, right? Because it's fluid, it's natural, and that's what we're trying to develop. But it's going to take practice, and you have to give yourself grace to fumble over your words. You have to give yourself that leeway. And you're like, oh God, I look so stupid. No, you didn't, girlfriend. You're blessing somebody with the opportunity. Nothing is stupid about what you just did. Okay, so you have to be confident in yourself, because you're offering somebody a blessing and an opportunity. Look where we're at, you guys. 3.5 years later, I'm sitting at Superstar Director, paying off bills, and on a road to try to retire my husband. That's because somebody took their time to offer me this opportunity to be a consultant. How can we not be out there just sharing this news, right? Okay, so your packets are ready. You're at Target. You waited in line, so now it's your turn to talk to the cashier. You take your 2 minutes, girlfriend. Do what you want. Or you're going to the laundromat, or you have your samples made, or your teachers. How about you go? Do any of you guys go to pick up school lunch for your kids? You're in that line. Guess what? Those people are office workers. Oh my God, thank you so much for taking care of my kids' lunch. You know, can I just give you this? It's so natural and it's so fluent that it just pours out. Okay. How about sports? Any of you guys have kids in sports? Okay, well, guess what? You're sitting in those chairs. It's freezing, right? And you guys are sitting there, you're all bundled up, you're having conversations, you're laughing, you're whatever. Use that opportunity to talk to these people. Don't be so in a shell and complain that you can't find anybody to speak to about sponsoring. It's all about creating these opportunities. Okay, so how about when you're at the bank, interacting with the teller, you're at the market, checking out. There's all kinds of opportunities. We have to open our mindset to where it's like, I'm not going outside. Oh, I don't have to go to Target. Yeah, you do. We always need something from Target. So I don't care what it is, go to Target. There's going to be moms pushing the carts down the aisles with kids. And you know what? They might, oh, hey, honey, they're engaging with their kids. And you could be like, that weird lady. No, you don't have to be that weird lady. You can just be like, oh, you know what? Oh my God, your daughter's eyes are so blue. How pretty her eyes are. Give a genuine compliment. Don't be like, oh my God, your daughter's eyes are so beautiful blue and they're brown. Like, don't be weird. Like, just be like, hey, oh my God, your daughter's eyes are so beautiful. That's so cool. Hey, you know what? While I'm talking to you, can I just hand you this? I would love to, share this my fragrance business with you. And it's safe for the kids. As soon as I seen your daughter, I was like, oh my God, this is the best aisle in Target is their fragrance aisle. When somebody is looking at candles and the plugins, dang, I gravitate towards those aisles, and I just like kind of creep there with my bat. I can't spend all day there, but so these are how I'm talking about our wheels spinning and creating the opportunities. But be genuine. People see right through fake, so just be yourself. Be yourself, okay, and create these opportunities. So what I like to do is, like I said, I'll do 10 packets a week. I challenge myself when I go out to find at least one person to give a packet to. The post office, the markets, whatever, everything I just mentioned. Challenge yourself. Nobody's going to challenge you except for you. You're going to have Anna encouraging you. You're going to have your sponsors and your directors encouraging you and cheering you on, but nobody is going to put the action behind that except you. So if you want it, go get it. It's there for the taking, but it's got to be you. It has to be you. Okay, so shoot, put them in your glove compartment. My car has at least 5 of these packets made and ready to go at all times. Put them in your purse so that when you're in Target, you have them ready to go. Put them in your gym bag so when the gyms open up someday, you go and you have them ready, and people are like getting ready, like, oh my gosh, hey girl, like all these opportunities that you can be creating. Okay, put them in the diaper bag. Do you guys have babies? Do any of you guys have little ones? Okay, so get those diaper bags packed with at least 5 of them, because you're going to come across somebody, right? Never be caught not ready. Never be caught not living the lifestyle, because opportunities will present themselves at some times where you don't have to create. And for example, and this is being transparent. I was in a hurry, right? Because I make surprise boxes every month for the Scentsy surprise boxes, whatever you do, you curate your own. I do that, but I was in a hurry, so I ran to Starbucks, and I went in my daughter's car because my car was blocked. So I ran to Starbucks down the street. I'm in line in the drive-thru. I come up to the drive-thru, and the lady goes, "Oh, why are you purchasing 36 cake pops? Like, what's the occasion?" "Oh, okay, because I do this Scentsy surprise box." And then right in the back of my head, I'm like, damn it, I don't have anything. This is in my car. Oh my God, so then I noticed my daughter has the vent clips on her car, and I opened up her middle thing, and she had one left because she only used one. So I was like, thank you, Mia. So then what I did is I opened it up, the other part of the car vent clip. I wrote my number in a marker, and I said, hey, this is what I do. Because she went to go get it. Oh, why are you doing this? Oh, because Scentsy, blah, blah, blah. She went to go get the cake pops. She came back. I had it ready. I was like, yes. And then she came, and I was like, here is what I do. This is my business. I would love to talk to you more about this. This is my number on the back. I know you're in a hurry. There's a long line. Can I get your number? I'll follow up with you in a couple of days. Oh my God, sure. What is? She gave me her number. I was not ready. She could have had a ton of more information, but this is what I mean. Don't get caught off guard. Don't get caught not ready, because that next person can be your rock star that changes your entire team. Do you guys know it takes one person to change your entire team? One person. Your whole culture could change. Your whole titleship could change. Everything can change by just one rock star. So don't miss that person, okay? All right. Okay, so we talked about the packets, and handing them out to complete strangers we don't know. But what about our customers? Our customers should be becoming our teamies. There's no reason that our best customers should not be flipped into our teamies. Okay, so for example, I would say about 85% of my team used to be my customer. And it's so appealing and it's so attractive when we make it look fun and we're not complaining, by the way, on social media about drama and politics and all this stuff. It's your social media, do whatever you want, but a lifestyle of sponsorship is going to attract and not repel. Thank you. It's not going to repel somebody, it's going to attract them. So if you're negative, guess what? They're going to scroll. They don't want to see what you're talking about today, what nonsense. Make it attractive. Like I said, I'm not going to tell you guys what to do with your Scentsy business. It's yours, it's your social media. But if you are trying to live a life, a sponsorship lifestyle, then it has to be in every single thing you do, and that includes your posts. Okay, so it could be subliminal, it could be, oh, you guys can't see the lighting. I have the Jesus Christ, the diffuser hanging from the macrame from my ceiling, but you can't see it right now. I would post a picture and it would be subliminally in the back. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's my diffuser, girl. Like, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that, but that's what I mean. Like, we have to think like that, and that's in our social media too. Okay, so 80% of my teamies used to be my customers. I already showed. Oh, so every single order, you guys, we should be planting some type of seed of joining the business. Every single order. And I got these from, I believe it was Chastity or Chloe's page when they talk about reaching out to your customers. So there's this image here, okay? And it says, shouting from the rooftops, thank you. Did you know you would have made 20% commission on this order? You would have gotten paid blank, okay? And then if you were a consultant, then you could put your QR code, you could put whatever you want here. It's blank. And I could send you these if you guys want them, because I have the blanks in my computer. And then it says, facts are facts. It's a no-brainer to get paid for what you're buying. That's what it says on the bottom. So every single order, I include one of these, because I have people that order from me at least once a week, a couple times, you know, like, so they're like, oh, I would have got paid $18. Oh, okay, toss it, gone, right? Oh, I would have got paid, that would have been like about $100 in what I ordered. The seed is planted. They might not say yes at that moment, you guys, but you're planting the seed. Then every 6 months, I cut them this check. It's a blank Scentsy check, and I'll write it out to them. This is what you would have got paid if you were a consultant for the past 6 months. This will blow their mind, you guys. If you have consistent customers, they're going to be like, oh my God, I would have. Yes, girlfriend, that's what I'm trying to tell you, but you're not listening. But yes, so that's, you know, these are tools that we could insert in their order subliminally. We're planting seed. We're letting them know we're here. One thing about this, you guys, when we approach people to join the business, I pray that we are not making them uncomfortable if they say no. Oh, okay, well, whatever. Or we're ignoring them when they respond no. And then we reach back. Oh, hey, girl, do you want to order? Well, you just ignored me when I told you I didn't want to join last month. So make it comfortable for them to say no. Guess what? We're not going to die if they say no. We're going to live and life goes on and blah, blah, blah. But okay, what I say is when the girls, the teamies say, oh, no, not yet, or maybe I'll think about it or whatever, I'll say, okay, girlfriend, I'm here. I'm ready when you are. Let me know if you have any questions. Make it feel comfortable for them to say no, okay? Because we don't want to make anybody feel awkward or whatever, or not want to talk to us and then they block us on social media. Like, we don't want that. So make sure that we're taking advantage of every opportunity with every single order. You guys don't have to use these. You guys can use the brochure. You guys can use your story. You guys can use any of that. It's up to you. Okay. That's just little things that I would use. Like I said, everything is a seed planted, and they may say no at that moment, but a no is not forever. Sometimes it takes, I think somebody said it takes like 7 to 9 times for something to be posted or shared with somebody for it to actually click. So just think, oh, okay, 5 more orders, 4 more orders, 3 more orders, and little by, you know, who cares? Sometimes they may never say yes, but hey, that no leads you to that yes. Not every, I don't even know what I wrote here. Oh, okay. So now we talked about the people that we could be reaching, the strangers and our customers. Now what? Okay, so now how do we deal with the rebuttals? Do you guys know what rebuttals mean? Do you guys know what we can say, maybe the excuse busters? Do we have our excuse busters on deck so that we are fluent when somebody says, I don't know that many people. Girlfriend, I didn't know that many people either. And that's one thing about Scentsy, the community that expands the people that you're able to be friends with, and it brings friendships in. There's different ways you can, oh girl, don't worry about it. You don't have to be like, oh, okay, you don't know people. Okay, bye. You know, like, what? No, this is what I mean, fluent. We have to have these answers on deck. Guess what? There's going to be somebody that brings up something and you're like, okay, wait, what? I've never heard of that rebuttal before, but guess it's preparing you for the next conversation. Okay, so another one, I'm not a salesperson. Have you guys heard that before? Oh, I'm not a salesperson. I'm like, okay, well, that's good. I'm not either, you know, like all you have to do is share and give them your story. I never tried to sell to anybody. People will come to my house all the time and, oh my God, what does that smell? It smells like, oh, it's Scentsy. Can I buy it through you? Okay, sure. Like I said, I joined to get a discount. So you could tell them it's not about selling. It's about sharing your lifestyle. It's about, again, your lifestyle. Do you guys see the common denominator? As we're living life, it's pouring out fluently and it's attracting people just from the easy flow of it. You're not forcing anything down anybody's throat. How about the ones that say, oh, I'm shy, I'm an introvert? Okay, great, girl, I'm glad you are, because guess what? 80% of my team is introverts and they're shy. And this business not only gives you the sales opportunities and the commission and the trips, but it also grows you as a person and brings you out of your shell. If this is something you're looking for, this is something that this type of business does as well. Because some people think, oh, it's just selling. No, it's not. It builds your character. It builds you as a person. And I don't know if any of you guys can relate. I'm a natural introvert, and it may not seem like it because I'm like, but I really am. I'm like a natural. I want to be by myself. I'm a hermit. I don't really care to interact with people. Like if I can do life through a drive-through, I would. But that's just who I am. But Scentsy has brought this out of me. And not only that, my daughter is a star director under me. She's 24 years old. She's rocking it. I'm so proud of her. But she wouldn't even order her own food at a restaurant at 18 years old, 19 years old. She was like, Mom, order for me. This girl's killing it. And she has a team of 188 people. And this is because Scentsy has brought this out of her. So when people think, oh, it's just commission and wax and warmers, no, it's not. This is a character building business. And this is something that builds us up as women and men. Maybe we've had insecurities and our sponsors work with us or our directors work with us and pull out this greatness that we never knew existed or never knew was possible. Like that's a lifestyle. Okay, that's huge. Okay, so how about somebody says I'm too busy? Okay, I relate with that, girl. I'm busy too, but oh my gosh, imagine that if this income can supplement some of these days that you're working out of your house and you won't be as busy. Or maybe you're busy, okay, but guess what? This is a business that you can do with your family and your kids. They can help you make samples. Your husband can do tie it in. There always has to be some type of way to overcome these rebuttals. Am I going over my time? No? Okay. So how about when they say, oh, I don't have money to join? Girlfriend, you can join, no out of pocket. Let's do it. I'll explain to you how, and I will help you every single step of the way. There has to be a fluidity in it. Is fluidity a word? Okay, I thought so. It sounds right, but I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. Or the ones that say, I'll think about it. This is a big one. Okay, let me think about it. And this is my favorite. And I try not to be as aggressive with it because I'm kind of aggressive, but who would have known, right? But I would say, when somebody says, let me think about it, I say, you know what? There's two reasons that somebody will tell me, let me think about it. Either one, you're not interested at all, or number two, you are interested, yet I have not addressed your underlying question that's keeps your wheels turning. Which one is it? So it's going to force them to give me an answer at that point. Oh, no, I'm interested. I'm just not. Okay, what is it that you're not sure about? Is it the income? Is it about the time? Is it there's something that's keeping them from jumping? And I want to find out what it is. Don't tell me you're going to think about it, because the more you think about it on your own, you're going to talk yourself out of it. So I'm trying to keep myself in the game with them, if that makes sense. And usually I'll get an answer. Very rarely I'll hear, oh, no, I'm just not interested. I'm like, okay, then. And I still don't give up. I still put them on my list to follow up on later. I'm like, okay, a couple months from now, I'll follow up again, girl. You don't even know what's coming. But I'm not messy with it, and I'm not like forceful, and I'm not, aggressive in that term. So I am aggressive in when I pursue, when I have my game plan at home. Yes, I'm aggressive, and I sit down and I think, okay, how can I approach this girl, or how can I follow up? Yes, but I'm not aggressive with them. Okay. And then there's ones that say, oh, there's too many people that sell Scentsy. I know too many people. Guess what, girlfriend? Not all of them work it as a business. Some of them just buy it for themselves. So don't tell me it's too saturated in your area, because guess what? Out of 10 people, probably one person is doing that as a business. Otherwise, it's just hobby. Okay, so there's all kinds of things that we can shoot down, but it's the fluidity of our lifestyle. How are we living our life? Are you guys posting on your social media with intent? How many of you guys can say honestly that you are posting every single day with intent to find somebody to sponsor? And it's okay if you don't. This is something that we can develop. Good. Alyssa, Cassandra, all of you guys, awesome. If you're posting something, it should have some type, and I'm not talking about a stock post from the marketing name. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you're sitting there making your samples. You don't even mention the business like that. Just, oh, I'm having such a great time making samples with my girls. You didn't say join my team. You didn't say da da da. You're just giving the lifestyle to them on a silver platter without them even knowing that's what you're doing. Okay, and then the product in the background. Like tonight, this training, if I screenshot it, actually, hold on. While I'm on here, I'm going to take a picture if you want to smile. Here we go. Okay, so the reason why I'm doing that, and the reason why I'm telling you guys this, is when I post this tonight, I'm working from home. I have a diffuser in the background. I have another diffuser over there. I have, this is something that I'm plugging in. Oh, I had a great night tonight training with Anna's team. Such a fun group and blah, blah, blah. I planted a seed. Oh, wait. There's meeting at home. I can do this from my Zoom. Okay, well, okay. And then they forget about it. But the next post tomorrow, I'm going to be like, it's going to be something like about my pay. You guys get your 1099s, right? How many of us jumped from last year? I'm going to post something, and be careful when you post finances, because you got to have your income disclosure. But it's going to be something about the jump. And I'm not going to ask anybody, so who wants to join my team after I post? No, it's annoying. Just you're succeeding. Genuine people want to see you win, but not only that, but they want to know how they can win. And that's going to start to pull these questions from them. So everything you post, you guys, and this is what I tell my husband, because he's like, oh my God, you're posting again. I'm like, everything I do is with intent. Everything I post, there's a reason why I post it. And they don't have to know, but I know. And this past year, I think I brought I earned annual mentor and annual sales. That all goes hand in hand. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this training, if you are doing your sales and you're doing your sponsoring, you guys are going to make it in this business. Are any of you guys trying to promote? Any of you guys want directorship? Any of you guys want that? Give me a hands up, thumbs up, high five, all the stuff. That comes hand in hand, you guys, sales and sponsoring. And if you tie in those two together, good Lord Almighty, you guys are going to be successful in this business. I brought in, I think, 22 last year, this past year, where I'm at right now, and I still have months left, and 18 of them are certified. You guys, this is because not only that's a whole nother training, but when you bring them in, you got to take care of them, and you train them, and you teach them to build, and you do the same, and you keep building and building, and it gets bigger and faster. And tonight we just celebrated 500 teamies, by the way, in the squad goals. So I'm like, yeah, so it's a great thing. And I don't say that to boast. I say that to speak life into you guys and to speak hope, because if you guys want it, it's there. And I'm gonna I have these other notes, Anna, and I'll send it to you, but I don't want to keep going. It's basically excuse busters, and I'll send them to you if you want to upload them or if you want me to upload them. But living a lifestyle of sponsoring means from the moment you get up, till the moment you shut off your clock. It shouldn't be the moment you close your eyes, because you should be spending that time with your family and your husband and your kids and all this stuff. But the moment you wake up to the moment you shut off your business hours, you should be living a life of intent for sponsoring. Everything we do should be geared to bringing more people into this business and blessing them with the opportunity. In turn, everything else falls into place. Okay, so lifestyle from everywhere you go. When you leave the house, when you come back, you should have nothing left in your purse or nothing in your glove compartment, because you challenged yourself and you're out there, and no more excuses. You want it, go get it. I'm done.
I took so many notes just listening to you. And so I was just going to read my notes to you because you're amazing. Like, I knew you're amazing, but having you here has just been so, so, so good, because
Thank you.
I love that you joined to save money on Scentsy, because I really was just trying to save some money on Scentsy and save some money for Christmas. So the thing is, you guys, if you have people who join your team and they just want to join to save some money on Scentsy, that doesn't mean that down the line that they won't go, oh my God, what? I earned a trip. Like, I wasn't even trying. Like, that can happen. When Rhianna says one person can change your business, legitimately one person can completely change your business, and changing your business can be changing your life. So don't be afraid to ask everybody. I think that was so, so huge. I loved that. I loved it when she was talking about the "you impressed me" sheet. That's so cool, because that gives people confidence in that they're good enough for whatever it is that you're doing. That they caught your eye. That is really, really a cool addition that I'm definitely going to be putting in my own opportunity packet. So I really love that. I love how extensive your opportunity packet is, because that is something I would be super excited to give out, right? Because you're like, this is a gift. So anyone getting that would be excited to get it. So I love that you would go to so much work to put that pack together and put so much good stuff in it. I did see a comment in the chat and a question about this. We have a gal that is brand new. She doesn't have a lot of money to put into her packets, and she was curious how would you tackle that?
I'm glad you asked, because I forgot to talk about it and I have it right here. Okay, so if you do not have a lot of money to put out, and guess what? And this is what Orville said when I first joined, and it stuck with me. Do not spend family money on Scentsy, but Scentsy money on family. Don't go in debt trying to impress these people or keep up with the Joneses. Don't look to the left or to the right, what everybody else is doing. You do what works for you. If you don't have the extra money to go and do it, guess what? You get a business size envelope, slap a forever stamp on there, get your join brochure with your story. Okay, if you don't have a printer at home right now because you're just getting started, get it, send it to Staples, print it out in black and white, attach it to your join brochure. These are really, I think, $3 for a pack of 25 in the consultant store. Put it in an envelope. If you have scent circles, include that, because that can also be in your in a flat envelope and still do forever. You guys use your host rewards to get these for free and half off. We don't pay full price anymore. That's not what we do. So when you have host rewards, get these babies for free. I don't care if you're like, oh, I really want that Scentsy Go. Well, guess what? Get it later. Do your business supplies first for free and half off so that you could get these into people's hands. Sacrifice now so that you could appreciate that later. Get your host rewards, all your circles for free and half off. Guess if you don't have that right now, you don't have any parties open, you don't have anything, that doesn't mean that you're dead in the water. No, you get this and you send it out. You can put even these go in an envelope for 50 cents, because they're able to go through that slider machine. If it fits through that slider machine, it's a forever stamp at 50 cents. And I learned that from my post office friend, and he was like, yeah, that'll fit. Because I would ask him, how about this? He's like, no, Ree, how about this? Okay, yeah, that fits. So yeah, so you guys can do that for 50 cents without breaking the bank until you're able to generate, the income for that. And let me say this. Every single month, we should be putting money aside from what we have earned so that we can do stuff like this. So we're not spending out of pocket and trying to figure out where our mailers are going to come from.
Right. Nope. I absolutely love that. That's perfect. One of the things that I loved that you were talking about was that time that you were totally unprepared in your daughter's car and you had one bar clip. And one of the things that I've really adopted when I'm Scentsy naked, and we don't want to be Scentsy naked, is that I tell people, I'll give them something very simple, even if it's just a business card. Text me your address and I will send you some freebies and a bunch of good stuff. Because if they do that, now I have their phone number and I have their address. So it's okay if you don't have anything, but definitely try to have those things on you if possible, because they get excited in the moment, right? So I loved that. I love that you said 80% of your teamies used to be your customer. That's one thing I preach all the time. If they're an amazing customer, you need them on your team. I don't care how much they're buying from you. I don't care how much they're supporting your PRV. They need to be in your downline, because that's where you're going to build a strong, sustainable business. So I love that.
Don't be scared to lose your best customer, because in the
Yes.
long run, they're going to make you more money. Don't be selfish. Don't hold this opportunity from them. Remove yourself from the equation and give them the opportunity.
Right? Because even if you recruit people who are near you, and you know who I'm talking to, if I'm speaking to you, you know it's about you. You don't be afraid to recruit people who are nearby, because even if you know the same people, you don't know the same people, right? Everybody knows different people. So don't be afraid to recruit in your area and your best customers or your best hosts. And they're
My city, in my city of Whittier, California, my team, we have infiltrated the city. I think we have about 23 consultants in Whittier from my team alone. Okay, that's a city. It's not even what? Yeah.
Oh my God.
And it doesn't even, like she said, it doesn't cross like that. We all have our own groups of people.
Right. And then the last thing I wrote, I loved this. They want to know how they can win. I loved that because it's so true. They love to see you win and they love to be nosy at like what's going on in your life, but they would love to know how they can win at it too. So that's really, really cool and really, really powerful. Rhianna, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I'm definitely going to add you to our team page so that way we can get those the check and the little printable and all of that stuff to the team page so we can disperse that amongst all of us. So super,
Awesome.
super good.
Can't wait.
Does anybody have any questions for Rhianna? I think it was pretty thorough. I think you did a dang good job, girl.
Thank you. I was excited to be with you guys tonight. And if anything, you guys can send your questions, or if you want to request me on Instagram or Facebook, I'm happy to be friends with you. That's
awesome. Thank you so much. If you guys want to hang out, we could play a little bit of a game. I have a little bit of a game planned for you.
All right, I'm gonna head out. My family, my friends and family are waiting to have a cheers with us for 500 teamies tonight.
Oh my gosh, congratulations. Everybody, round of applause for Rhianna.
Thank you guys. Nice being with you. We'll see you soon on the page. Bye.
All right, so guys, you're gonna want to turn your camera on because I have to see your faces for this game. And directors, you don't qualify. Sorry. All right. First person to show me a branded spring and summer catalog. Go. Melinda. Melinda, you just won a box of pink cotton dryer discs. I'm going to send them to you. I got to put
I was just sitting here putting my name on my catalogs and everything so that I could send them out.
Dryer discs.
Good job.
I love it. Okay. First person to show me a homemade sample. Go. Oh, Cassandra Reeves. You're gonna win 2 bars from the Sleep Collection. I've got Yay! And Sleep Happy for you. Okay. You guys like this game? First person to show me a made opportunity packet, go. Melinda, again? Oh my God. You guys better step up your game. Melinda just won a pack of sponsoring brochures for recruiting, so she's gonna be able to grow her team. If I miss you, let me know. Okay.
That was the first one I made.
That's pretty good. I mean, you had it right. Hot on. Okay. If you're wearing anything that says Scentsy on it, a shirt, a hat, a pair of pants, show me Cassandra Reeves again. Seriously? Okay. Cassandra Reeves, you just won a pack of heat seal things for samples. All right, next thing. Scent of the month bar, go. For February, it's gotta be February. Cindy Barnes, the first person. Cindy Barnes, you just won a fragrance flower. Sending that to you in the mail.
She literally like booked it to get
I
that
know,
too. Nice hustle.
I love it. I got to write these things down because my old brain does not remember anything. So.
I'm writing it down for you.
Oh, good. You rock. Okay, well, then I'll stop writing it down if you're going to do it. Thanks. Okay. A pack of transition spring and summer testers. Go. It's Tina Burks. Tina Burks is the first one. Tina, you just won a tub of butter pecan sugar scrub. All right, next thing, you're gonna need to know this. This is a big one. Okay. I'm putting my phone number in the chat. You've got to send me a screenshot of you booking a party right now. Ready? Booking Blitz, book a party right now. First person to book a party, send me a screenshot for proof on my phone, is gonna win a bundle of 2 Star Wars bars and a Mickey Mouse Buddy Clip licensed bundle. Book a party right now. You can do it.
Do, 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 do. Just kidding.
Here, you want out? Go. Just win all the prizes.
It's totally midnight here. We can't book a party.
You know what I didn't plan? I didn't plan the fact that this is 9 p.m.
I have two parties going right now.
I know, you're killing it. I'm watching you. Guys, you need to be ready to celebrate Charlene because she is on
I hope so.
Star Consultant. You're going to do it. You got this. Star Consultant.
Almost there. Almost.
I tell you what, it's tough. It's a big jump. A lot of people get to certified and leave, but you know, yeah, we can't text anybody this late.
Yeah,
I think I should have planned that way. I mean, when we were talking about this at 7:30, it made perfect sense. Not so much at 9 p.m. So you guys can work on it. You don't have to do it tonight. So you have my phone number. So keep my phone number, and I will send the prizes out to our winners. So you have all day tomorrow. Whoever gets it first. But honestly, I mean, you're gonna have to send out a lot of messages to books and stuff, right? So
my new teammate that just joined my team, she is rocking out her new little business this evening.
Alicia Blakely just texted me. She's booked a party. Party February 1st. Yes. Awesome. That was amazing.
Okay, well, that was super easy.
Holy smokes. You didn't even wait around. That's awesome. Okay, cool. All right. Ricky Miller right behind her. Awesome job, Ricky. Proud of you too. Oh, it's Catherine. Alicia is yours. Oh, Alicia's. So, oh, it's Catherine. I see. Okay. I don't have your number saved. That's why. Well, cool. You guys, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you guys came tonight because Rhianna's amazing, and we will. I didn't stop recording, so I guess anybody who wants to watch this back knows that they missed out on our fun. But if you came in late, what you do need to know is that we are going to play a really fun game of bingo in March. But to qualify to get a bingo card, you've got to be active in the month of February for one bingo card. If you get one new teamie, or well, for every new teamie that you get, you're going to get 3 bingo cards. So you have potential to be trying to play games with all these different cards, but go out there and use what you've learned tonight and grow your team. Okay? All right. I'm going to stop the recording. If you want to hang out, you're more than welcome, but we'll see you next Thursday.